Hello and welcome to Shop Talk with Dan the Man. Today's video we're going to talk about this. This is Ridgid's framing nailer, and this is actually a recall, and Ridgid wants you to immediately stop using this for reasons that this will misfire and have some serious consequence. So make sure you stop using your Ridgid nailer and go on their website. So let's dive into that, kind of unpack how you go about checking your nailer to make sure it is part of the recall and the steps I did to send it away and get it back all fixed. Stay tuned.
Hello, if you're new to this channel, my name is Dan Shannon. I enjoy woodworking as a hobby and being out in the shop. On this channel, dive deep into my shop as we explore tools and tool reviews, as well as chatting about everything related to woodworking. If this grabs you by the tool belt, please subscribe to my channel if you want more videos like this.
Welcome to Shop Talk with Dan the Man. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, thanks for coming back. Today's video, I don't want to take too much time, but I just want to talk about the Ridgid framing nailer. This is their 30-degree framing nailer that they have 18-volt battery. I do have a review. I'll put that here if you want to have this whole gun from start to finish, what it's capable of. But in this particular video, I had a recall that was issued for this gun. So I went on to Ridgid's website, and down on your list of tools, if you ever do get a recall and your tool's registered, it will have some information there, some sort of attention required symbol, and I can put that here so you can see that what that looks like. And basically you fill out a form to see whether your tool is part of the recall. So not all serial numbers are on there, or not all models are on there for the return, and of course the whole process to get your tool fixed for the recall. But this particular tool was. So on this gun, I do have the information on the bar here where the nails go, the track. And maybe other models will have it just where the battery goes. You notice here there's a green sticker, which means this one was checked and verified and put through the recall. But basically what happens is you go online, you fill out a recall form. It'll ask you for the model number, serial number. You send that off to Ridgid. And then what they do on their end is they look up that information. If your tool is part of that recall, they'll ask you how you want to bring this tool to them. And in my case, being in Canada, the facility is in Ontario, so they needed to use a shipping company. So I got a Purelator form. I went on and they sent it to my email, and then I printed it off. I put this in a box, anything really that will fit this. You can use bubble wrap if you want. It's up to you as far as the shipping process. But I basically put this in a box, packed it all up, put the label after I printed it off, put it on the box, and then fired it off to Ridgid. And they, in Ontario, were able to do, I believe it was a software update. And I'm not sure how they do the software update. I don't know if it's a cradle that snaps in where the battery pack, and it's just a software that updates the firmware on it. But they did a software update to my knowledge. I don't see any physical parts that were changed on the tool itself, but from what I read on the internet, I believe it was just a software update. And basically the problem was, why there was a recall issued, is there was something to do with the safety mechanism in the nose and the trigger. So any other gun and this one, once you press down the nose, you have to pull the trigger. So you have to do both so that it won't fire. And that's great safety. It's pretty much on any gun I've ever used. You got to make sure the nose is down and then you can pull the trigger. Well, apparently there's not been any incidents, as far as Ridgid's concerned, at least they shared on their website, of this actually harming someone, but it was something they noticed needed to be fixed with a software update. So basically brought it to them and they did a patch for it, whatever that looks like, I'm not sure. And now you hold the trigger down and the nose and it will fire off the way it's supposed to. Now, have I had it misfire or do anything weird? No, I haven't. And I think most recalls are precautionary. They find out something about their tool, whether, I don't know, it stays on, it doesn't turn off proper. Really anything to do with the tool not operating as intended is a recall on their end. Same with your vehicles, same type of thing, anything that misperforms. So I'm glad that this is back. I'm glad that Ridgid went through with the recall, even though personally I never experienced any issues with the gun performing in any way. I'm glad that they went through and dealt with that. So yeah, like I say, make sure you check your model, serial number, throw that off to them. Once they get back to you whether or not they need this tool, they just send you the shipping information, the label, throw it on a box, throw this in a box, and then you just fire it off. And I will say, everything was free. The shipping to and from, Ridgid paid for that. So it wasn't one dime out of my bank when it comes to that whole process. So good on you, Ridgid, for making that happen and free of charge. And I know some of you might say, well, Dan, it's the recall. Of course, they're gonna make sure all that's done. But some companies, I'm sure you have to pay for shipping in different ways. And this, of course, weighs about 5 pounds. So that's gonna be some weight you're gonna have to ship for. But in this case, Ridgid guaranteed to pay for that. And I like how they put a sticker on where the battery goes so that I know from here on out this one was checked and I can use it fully. So no matter what Ridgid tool you have, or tools in general, it doesn't have to be Ridgid, make sure you always check on recalls, and if there's any information that comes in the mail regarding your particular tool, make sure you take care of that. And I know a lot of times, us guys especially, would be like, well, nothing ever happened with it, works fine, never ran into any issues. But at the end of the day, they want to make sure you're safe, the tool's safe to use, and don't forget to follow all of your manuals, directions when it comes to safety on your tools. Kind of a side note on that. Well, thanks for watching today's video. Hopefully it wasn't too long for you. I just wanted to cover the ground as far as the recall on this particular product, and make sure you get that taken care of as soon as possible. And don't use your gun until that has been done, in case you do have a misfire. It could be deadly. Essentially, one of these huge nails coming out of this gun. Not something you want to mess around with, for sure. All right, thanks for watching today's video. Please give me a like, thumbs up, and if you're not and you'd like to be part of the Shop Talk family, we'd love to have you on board. Please click on that subscribe button down below, and we talk about tool reviews and basically all things shop. No matter how big or how small your shop is, just get out and enjoy it and build something. All right, I will see you on the next one.